72 hours later, instant jail. However, thanks to the foolishness of this particular guard, he manages to escape. In Mission 6, Every Hour Wounds, oh my goodness. However, haha, assault helicopters, I can take them on no problem. Dragonfly, Tailed Aerial Striker. Left side. As in, stay away from the left side. The right side attack looks far scarier than the left side attack. Phew! Hell Dancer. It's you again. Missed. Should have done the slashy. Gotcha. And now you go. That was a short escape mission. No boss fight at the end either. After making my escape, I had to lie low and think, did the Don know that he had sent me into a trap? No response from anybody. But then, we did have that Dragonfly mini-boss, however. Vector's Deadman Switch. In retrospect, the mole's identity should have been obvious. It was the Don all along. The Don was working with the feds in the first place, and using us for his dirty work. And after the pressure got too great, he sold out everyone beneath him. So the only way out of the situation is through him. at Pangaea Tower. But first, a quick stop at Gunslingers. And now it's time for the final mission. So my projectiles will not pass through these electrified gates. Bye, Hound! Oh no! My health does not regenerate from the previous mission. I thought it was going to stay further. It's a good thing this has friendly fire. Oh no, not you. All the enemies and gimmicks I encountered in previous stages make their return here, and then some. I fell for the same trap again. I really wish I had a full health restore before the start of this mission. Hello there. Triple strike. They're really throwing everything at me. Whew. Glad my slash took priority. Checkpoint! Gotta have one last elevator section to close off the game. Oh, that was a good shot. Does hitting headshots deal more damage? Oh my goodness, that didn't look like it should have worked. Oh golly. Okay, I've had a consistent issue grabbing onto objects. It should be a bit clearer where they start and where they end. Whew. Panic room. Hello, mech from stage 2 or 3. Big mistake. Wasn't decisive enough. I was hoping you could do the funny, but that's not how it works. Don't shoot. Oh look, the Yakuza are actually helping us. I suppose it makes sense, as the two factions we're fighting here are the NYPD and Pangaea. That's me failing to jump high enough. I know you. And I should have just ran. Oof. Don't jump then. Nighttime's a charm. Am I right? I kinda got screwed over by the positioning of this attack. See, the hardest enemy in the game, I feel, by far, isn't even the pumas or hounds. It's those flying things because of their positioning and how they function. I still don't think that them falling in midair should actually count as a melee attack. This is it. I've reached the penthouse. Bastion, heavy metal behemoth. Luckily I got some support from the background. Oh my gosh. So it's the other arm that's required for that. Gotcha! But it's not over yet. Versus the Pangaea Commander, bodyguard for Don Vertore. I gotta take out the 4 secondary dragon heads of this mech. That's 4 down. Rip cover. Might as well use the flame shot now. That made mincemeat out of the mech. Nothing personnel, kid. But everything's personal. Versus Don Venatore. Fighting us perhaps foolishly 1-on-1. GG. Should have stayed in a mech while I had a flamethrower. Our debt to Venatore was finally paid, and in blood. And this city could no longer be our home. In truth, it never was. The only choice was to build a new life. A life, perhaps, of watching our backs, of waiting for the bullets to hit. For the past is a patient enemy, and he buys his time well. And you know, as they say, live by the sword, die by the sword. The duo killed thousands of people. They should expect a lot of angry people to go after them. Obvious sequel bait is obvious. This is why I said at the start, they're protagonists. No one's the hero here. Don Vertore was a fool. He should have fought us in a robotic suit. But alas, the biggest mistake he made was betraying us, and everyone else in the family. And thus, this concludes my single-player playthrough of Neon Inferno, an overall good run-and-gun / gallery shooter hybrid by Zenovia. I'm not going to give my full thoughts here because I'm going to come back later and play this in co-op with Joe or Jordan and see how the experience changes. But until then, here are my overall thoughts. The graphics, animations, backdrops, effects are absolutely gorgeous. Some of the best pixel art I've seen this year. Music was pretty good, and the gameplay, despite my minor criticisms, was also pretty solid. Every level felt distinct with its enemy placements, different challenges, and of course, the numerous unique mini-bosses. And every boss fight was a formidable spectacle. It was all killer, no filler. If anything, I wanted there to be one more stage in between, but that's just me. I only have 2 criticisms of this game. Technically 3, but first, the drone enemies shouldn't count as melee when they're falling, only when they're alive and when they're exploding. Second, it should be more obvious what the grab range of grabbable objects are. Lastly, is in regards to the difficulty settings. I wish I could independently pick the differences between medium and hard mode. I would like to have the challenging stage designs with limited player health, as well as the extra checkpoints medium gives. Thankfully though, hard mode isn't unfair. All in all, a great outing from Zenovia Interactive. It was a blast from start to finish. I'd happily come back and replay this game. And once again, I greatly thank the developers for providing me a key for their title. It's really appreciated. Four-star, really? Of all the missions to achieve this on, it had to be the final one. Okay then. The old world is dying, and a new world struggles to be born. Now is the time of monsters. So, if you enjoyed this Let's Play, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky and Mastodon as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play